Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to hop on and show you the wear and tear on my Coach 6 keyring holder. But before I get started, I do want to say thank you to those of you who have subscribed, and if you haven't subscribed already, please consider doing so. I put out a lot of videos about contemporary designer handbags and SLGs like Coach, Fossil, Furla, Michael Kors, and Longchamp. So this is the Coach 6 key holder from the outlet. You can see there that it has like your 6 key holders, like any Louis Vuitton or Prada piece. I really like this piece. I think it is, I really like it for a number of reasons. First and foremost is because the outside is coated canvas. So you can see that the outside is, it's similar in feeling to the Louis Vuitton coated canvas. It's like kind of a rubbery feeling feels very durable. It doesn't get scratched up at all, anything like that. I also, of course, really like the pattern here. This flower is what initially drew me to this item. I don't usually buy white SLGs, and that's something I'll get into in a minute, but I really do like this flower pattern. I think it's very pretty. The other thing I really like about this item is the front flap. So one thing that you see on a lot of these key cases, or any wallet really, that only has one snap here, is that the corners of it, if it's like a rectangular shape here, they tend to curl up because you're constantly pulling it open, but there's only one button here to keep it flat. That, I think, is why the Prada one actually has 2 buttons here, because it has a rectangular flap, so it has 2 buttons to keep the corners from doing that ugly curl thing. Coach got around that issue by making the front flap like a half circle or a curve, which I think is a really smart design, and obviously that means that I haven't had any issues with the corners curling because they're cut off. The inside is a soft kind of pink leather. It looks kind of orange, I think, on my camera here, but yeah, that's more true to color. You have your Coach stamped right there. The inside leather is really soft and nice to feel, but because it is so soft, you can see it does get marked up with keys a little bit. And there's also some key dirt everywhere, but I will get to that in one second. The sides have glazing that, looks pretty nice. It's pretty thick glazing. It's not, it's not a light coat, so, I don't know. It's just different from, I think, some other designers' glazing. And then you have your pocket here that you can put cards in, which I have my bus pass back there. So this item, I really, really like it, but it does have some wear and tear that I'm a little annoyed by. First and foremost is the edges of the canvas are yellowing. And now it doesn't look like that much right now because I have it under the light, but it is pretty yellow along this corner. Maybe if I turn this down a little bit, you'll be able to see. You can see particularly right there, there's a lot of yellowing. And that's true around the whole item. So this whole thing looks a little bit yellow, and then also the edges here. Yeah, that's pretty easy to see that there's like yellowing right there, as well as on the other side as well. That's not just a shadow, that is the canvas itself yellowing. And I reached out to Coach about this to ask them if there was a way to clean it, and they were like, basically, yellowing of canvas is not our issue. You just have to deal with it. So I tried a number of hacks that I saw online, like put a cotton ball in bleach and then just like place it on the yellowing part for a while, and that didn't really do anything. Tried a magic eraser, that didn't really do anything. I tried Dawn dish soap, that didn't do anything. So I think this is just stuck in its yellow condition, which is really unfortunate because it's a beautiful piece and it's wearing, other than that, pretty well. So I did think I could have this for a really long time, but the yellowing does bother me a bit. In terms of other wear and tear on the outside, the glazing on the top is fine. You don't see any issues, even though I've been, opening and closing it a lot. But on the bottom, you can see that it is starting to crack a little bit. Yeah, you see that crack right there. So I don't know how much longer that's going to last, but it is starting to crack just a hair. The inside is, it's leather, so it's not like getting torn or anything by my keys, but it is getting a little dirty. Maybe, yeah, so you can see the dirt a lot when I turn off my flash. You see there's dirt there, but that's just from my keys. I'm sure I could wipe that away and it would be fine. And then here, on this side of the flap, there are little indents from my keys, like right there. You know, there's some indents just because it is a soft leather and my keys are sharp. And then, of course, there is wrinkling all along the folded edges here, which was true when I bought the item. That part's really dirty right there. So it's not, you know, a surprise that it's still there, but there is a lot of wrinkling. The snap button closure is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's been holding up. It doesn't even look really that scratched. And then the key holders themselves, like this little part here, you can see that there's, I don't know, some dirt or scratches there. I guess it's probably scratches from the key holders going up and down and up and down. I can't really feel in there because I can't get my finger between those two pieces of metal, but there are scratches. But the key holders themselves, now my keys are all tangled. These are fine. They're not like falling apart. They're not chipping, anything like that. So yeah, the main wear and tear on this item is the yellowing on the outside of the canvas. A little bit of glaze and cracking, but I don't think that cracking is gonna, you know, get a ton worse over the next 6 months. So not terrible, but I do wish, you know, the Coach outlet sometimes sells this item in other canvases. Like they had one in a black and white print a while ago where it was primarily black with some white details. I wish I'd gotten that one instead because then I wouldn't have had this yellowing issue and I feel like it would have lasted a lot longer. So yeah, that is a little bit disappointing, but I still do think this is a great alternative to the Louis Vuitton or Prada versions of the item because it is that coated canvas exterior, so it's going to be very durable. So yeah, thanks guys for watching. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions, and yeah, I'll see you in my next one.